Alright, you guys, so I'm going to start this video off by asking you guys, the audience, have you ever personally tried to get rich quick? And if so, what did you do? Like, what exactly were you trying to do so that way you could get rich quick? And what was your overall experience with doing that? Did you end up getting rich? Did you lose money? Let me know your experience overall down in the comment section below this video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, you guys, so one of the biggest reasons why trying to get rich quick simply doesn't work is because in the process of trying to get rich quick, it's going to typically lead you into situations or investments or business opportunities that are going to be very high risk, very high reward, right? And ultimately, yes, you do want that, reward, that end result of getting rich, but you do not want to sacrifice the process of trying to get rich by, getting yourself involved in very high risk situations, because the truth is, in these very high risk situations, majority of the time it just simply doesn't work out, and that ultimately causes a total loss of capital, time, and energy that you spent all in this bad investment, because you were trying to get rich quick. Now, had you not spent that time, money, and energy into this bad investment, you could have instead applied that same money, time, and energy into a successful investment. So by you losing here, not only did you lose the money in that investment, but you also lost the opportunity cost of being in a successful investment that would have not only not caused you to lose money, but you would have made money. Alright, so another problem with trying to get rich fast is that these different type of investments or business ideas that you're looking at getting yourself involved in so you could get rich fast, is that the problem with this is that these things are based on hype. They're built up on anticipation, they're built up on hope, and a lot of speculation and misleading information. And with all that being said, ultimately, you are not going to get the end result that you were looking for. You are not going to get rich fast, and you are not going to build wealth for yourself. So this is why you just want to ultimately stay away from trying to get rich quick. Alright guys, so here's another problem with the process of trying to get rich and build wealth for yourself in a fast way. Well, the problem is that you are going to make yourself open and susceptible to getting capitalized on by scam artists and financial gurus and things like that, who are going to sell you the idea of hey, if you just buy my course, or you buy my program, or you do this consultation with me, or whatever, some type of scenario like that they're going to pitch to you, that if you just buy their thing from them, they're going to give you the information or the program or the whatever it is that you need, so then that way ultimately you could replicate the process of their wealth, and that you can now become wealthy or get rich fast. But the truth is none of that is actually going to happen for you. They know that, hey, you want this outcome, and they're just selling you the idea that yes, it could happen, and they're gonna hype it up with they're gonna show you all their cars, they're gonna show you the girls, they're gonna show you look at me traveling, look at my home, look at all this, and it's they're trying to show you the idea of this is what it looks like to be wealthy. I wouldn't be able to have these things unless the things I'm telling you is true, and the reality is the opposite is true. They didn't get rich or wealthy doing the things that they're going to tell you in these programs and stuff. What they're doing is they're capitalizing on your eager desire to get rich in a very quick amount of time, and they're just selling you this information. And the fact that there's thousands and thousands of people buying these programs, consultations, programs, what have you, that is what is actually the way that the person behind those programs, courses, and consultations is becoming wealthy. It's from capitalizing on people who want to get rich quick, not because what they're telling you is gonna get you rich quick. Alright guys, so we now know that taking the approach of trying to get rich quick or get rich fast is definitely a path that you don't want to take. But if you know that you do really ultimately want to be rich and you're willing to go down a different path, what should you do? So then that way ultimately you could end up rich and wealthy. So what you want to do is you want to start studying and finding people who are rich and who are wealthy currently right now, and have already proven hey, if you do what I do, you will get this type of result. And you're not gonna just do this with one person or two people or even three. You want to find a group of people who are currently millionaires or more, and then you want to look at their lives and study how did these people build their wealth, how did they become rich, what was the process, what were the steps, what were the things that they were involved in that ultimately led to them getting rich and building wealth for themselves. And then you want to, as you're doing this and you look at all these different people's lives and you look at how they got rich and built wealth for themselves, then you want to start asking yourself hey, what are some of these things, or what's at least one of these particular areas that I could get myself involved in and use this strategy to ultimately get rich and build wealth for yourself? Because the chances are the people that you're going to find online or that you find in books, they're going to be very wealthy people, and you do not need to do everything that they did in order for you to get rich and build wealth for yourself. You just need to get into one particular area and do very well at it, and I promise you, you are going to find that you are doing very well financially. So take that approach, find people that are already having the type of financial success that you want to have, study how they got it, and then start implementing in your life the type of things that they were involved in and the things that they were doing, and you will see that you will build wealth for yourself. And it's not going to happen fast. Do not focus on it happening fast, but instead focus on just doing the process and getting the end result outcome. Hey, if you guys are not already subscribed here to the channel, be sure to hit this red subscribe button right here. And then if you guys would like to watch another video from me, click the video that pops up here on the screen.